Hey, can I have a dirty martini? Can I have a filthy, dirty little martini? Can I have a little, like, slut muffin, dirty, sleazy martini? Can I have, like, a little horror cookie, skanky martini?
Oh, so you think you're brave, huh? Well, I dare you to tell BookTok what your least favorite popular book is. I'll go first. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. Do you see it? So we're sorry.
Girly pop. I'm gonna be reading for 16 hours straight because YouTube video. I'm on hour 2, page 96. Hour 3, page 136. Hour 4, page 185. Hour 7, page 282. Hour 8, page 348. My eyeballs hurt. Hour 9, page 400. Hour 11, I finished 6 of Crow. Hour 12, page 58 of my new book. Hour 13, page 116, midnight. Hour 15, 2 a.m., page 211. I need a hairbrush. I finished at 3 a.m. and I'm not gonna finish that book. YouTube video coming next Friday. Woo!
That's a good girl. Hey, you again! Hey! Haunting Adeline? No. Yeah. You know there's a whole community on TikTok of people that love reading those smutty books, right? Yeah, they blew up our last song. Well, listen, this might be too intense, but what if we wrote a spicy BookTok song from the perspective of the main character, Zaid? Oh, I've gotta hear that. Set me up.
I hope my shadow haunts you, so you can be with anyone else in the nighttime. Yeah, it's on me, but don't you dare forget that you're mine. Somehow you broke me, darkness it holds me. The tears of a sinner, the arms of the holy. You're back and you want me, need to see you crawling. Yeah, I want you to beg.
Wait, what time is it?
It is 1:18. It is 7:18.
Eagles game in an hour, baby. I did good with my gambling bid. I got up to $40 and then I withdrew.
Good for you.
And I was able to leave $9 in there. That means I got it up to 49. So I left $9 in there. So I should actually place a bet on the Eagles game. Honestly, I'm really happy with this. I think it's gonna look so cool. Like, even when it's just all stone, I think it's gonna look so cool.
Quero saber livro que você ama e livro que você odeia.
Eu amo o Belo Mundo Onde Você Está e odeio Daisy Jones and the Six com muita força e ódio.
E eu muito força e ódio.
Por mim.
Por você.
Obrigado, amiga.
Eu quero saber livro que você ama e livro que você odeia.
Um livro que eu amo é Evelyn Hugo. Até hoje eu penso sobre. E um livro que eu odeio, me perdoe comunidade gay, mas eu odeio ele e nós.
Mas eu só vejo as pessoas falando mal desse.
Então tá, então não vou ser cancelado, mas eu odeio esses livros.
Quero saber livro que você ama e livro que você odeia.
Um que eu amo é Uma Vida Pequena, da Hanya Yanagihara. E um que eu odeio é Layla, da Colleen Hoover.
Mas todo mundo fala mal. Nunca vi ninguém
Ai,
falar
nossa,
bem.
não faz sentido nenhum. Ela não sabe se faz romance, se faz um suspense, se faz um mistério, se faz um negócio sobrenatural. Minha filha, se decide.
Quero saber um livro que você ama e um livro que você odeia.
O livro que eu amo, eu vou dizer um clichêzão, vou dizer A Canção de Aquiles, porque eu sou simplesmente viciado na história.
Somos.
Patroclus e Aquiles são literalmente o amor da minha vida. Tem referência a eles no meu novo livro, que tá vindo aí pela seguinte. Olha, um livro que eu odeio, eu não diria odeio, mas que eu não gostei. Quando a gente vai com expectativas muito altas pra um livro, a gente pode acabar sendo frustrado. E ainda mais quando é uma das suas autoras favoritas. Então, por isso, eu não gostei de Malibu Renasce, Enterra na Fanbase. E vão ler Carrie Souto, vão ler Evelyn Hugo, vão ler Daisy Jones, mas Malibu Renasce, esquece. Malibu, esquece.
Let's talk bookish things I've spent money on that I actually use versus what has been wasted. For things that were a colossal waste of money, enter any bookmark that's not made of paper. Resin, leather, and wood are too freaking thick to sit inside of a book properly. This finger thing that's supposed to help you hold a book with one hand. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's so much worse. Again, very pretty, a nice bookshelf decoration, not functional. A book journal. Why? Storygraph and Goodreads do this on the internet for me for free from anywhere. The biggest waste of money by far is this book embosser. We all went through a phase. The internet told us all we needed to have this. It was cute for like 5 minutes, but now there's not a single part of me that wants my full name inside of a book. If I had a cool name for my library, like Oak Ridge or something like that, maybe that would be cool, but not this. So for things that I actually do use, regular bookmarks all day long. These two are from Gigi and Bo. I like them. They're enormous. This one is from Crude Marks. It's, come on, we love it. I made these two. Plain bookmarks made out of paper are the way to go. But lately I've found these little fabric ones, right? They stand up on their own, but they're really like flexible. You can fold them and put it in your pocket or the inside of your purse. You know, your emotional support bookmark for your emotional support book. If you're gonna spend your money on one thing bookish on the internet, it needs to be a book sleeve. Or 2, or 3, or 4. Even Kindle size ones. These are worth your money. Okay, and my newest find is these adjustable fabric book covers, because let me show you. Why on earth is this book white? Who designed this? I don't want to get fingerprints on this, that's disgusting. Enter a solution. No more fingerprints. No more fucking up your white hardcover, because these babies are adjustable. They'll fit, this one will fit a 900-page book like House of Sky and Breath, but it will also fit a 300-page book like The Wolf and the Witch. This is a good investment.
Let's talk about the 9 books that got me back into reading / just like the best books I've read over the past year. And will also certifiably guaranteed get you back into reading, unless you don't like them. I don't know. The first book on this list is Vicious by V. Schwab. This is really a duology right now, but I'm pretty sure that the third book is coming out sometime soon. So these books follow the story of 2 college roommates who basically figure out how to give themselves superpowers. So there's a past and a present timeline, and the past timeline is when they're in college doing that. And then the present timeline, let's just say they are not friends anymore. And then we have Divine Rivals, which I read very recently and rated it 5 stars, of course. I'm sure you guys have seen this if you're on BookTok at all, but if you don't know what it's about, essentially it follows 2 characters who are kind of rival journalists. They work at the same place and are vying for the same promotion, and amidst all of that, there is a war going on in their country. And essentially, they end up being able to communicate through this magical typewriter, and they're kind of spilling all their deepest, darkest secrets to each other. And the guy knows that it's her, but she doesn't know that it's the guy. T. Second book on this list for me is Bunny by Mona Awad. This book is really kind of hard to categorize. I'm not sure if I would say it's like dark academia or horror. Probably both, but essentially this book follows the story of a girl who is going to an elite school for writing, and she falls into an unconventional friend group, shall we say. And that's really all you need to know. If you need something weird, Bunny will do it for you. And the next books on this list, I'm just going to put into their own category together. So it's obviously Beach Read and Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And Book Lovers was actually my first Emily Henry book, and it has a very special place in my heart because of that. I love all of her books. I love Happy Place. I gave it like a 4.5 or 5 stars, but I think out of her books that I've enjoyed the most, it was these two, and if I were going to recommend her books to someone to get back into reading, it would definitely be one of these two. So the next book on this list is Beartown by Frederick Bachman, and I think this is definitely probably in my top 3 like all-time favorite books, and Frederick Bachman is also one of, if not my favorite author. So this book is kind of hard to give a synopsis for, but essentially it's about a very small community that lives in a freezing climate, and it's kind of about their hockey team, but also really just about everyone in the town and family and friendships and all of that. But I love this book so much. This is one of my like 6-star reads, and I think it should just be a required reading. So the next book, or series I guess I should say, on this list is Throne of Glass. I would also have ACOTAR on this list, but I actually stumbled across ACOTAR like 3 or 4 years ago, so I didn't read them in the past year. But this series I am sort of in the middle of right now. I finished Queen of Shadows the other day, and I'm sure most of you know what Throne of Glass is about, but if you don't, I guess the synopsis I'll give is that it's kind of just an epic fantasy story with some of the best characters and best relationships you'll ever read. So if you haven't read Throne of Glass, just do it. What are you waiting for? Then we have The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and people always clown on me when I say that I like this book, but I don't care. It was so enjoyable to read and entertaining, and I still think about this book sometimes. I'll probably reread it soon, honestly. But basically, this book is fake dating. It's in a, like, not college, but school setting. It's about a PhD candidate who essentially ends up needing to fake date one of the professors in her program. And that's all you need to know, okay? Go into this, have fun. If you're in a reading slump, The Love Hypothesis. And lastly, we have Babel by R.F. Kuang, and the word that comes to mind here is masterpiece. R.F. Kuang's mind blows my mind. So this book is dark academia, which I love, and it follows the story of a young Chinese boy who ends up traveling to London to enroll in a prestigious translation program at this college. Although while he's there, he realizes that maybe this program and the whole school is really not ethically the best thing, and he decides to become part of a secret society to fight that program. And this book is just unreal. Like, I can't believe that one human being wrote this and has this much like knowledge and insight, and I just love this book. Another 6 stars for me, so definitely if this sounds interesting to you, pick it up. So those are the 9 books that got me back into reading. Let me know what books got you guys back into reading, and we'll talk soon.
Your body like speaks to me.